strolls there.
Who comes to Ghana and says, you know what? Not only am I going to buy an island, I'm going to create a beachfront. I'm literally going to put 5-star buildings on here. I'm also going to make sure we have top artists coming monthly.
Yeah.
I'm going back to where I belong. You're the reason why I'm singing this song. Boy, I did you no wrong, but you broke my heart. I'm going back to...
Hi guys, I'm Sam and we are Ghana bound. Now today I have a special one for you. I came here a few months ago. We recorded the whole episode and we had technical failures. Today guys, we're at Shark Island. This is Marvin, straight over from the US, and me and this brother have something special to share with you today.
Yes, we do. So welcome everybody in the Ghana bound community. As Sam said, I'm Marvin, and you are visiting today Shark Island, Ghana, which is a vacation rental community owned by several members in the diaspora. And we make vacationing in Ghana absolutely fun and exciting for those who are looking to visit the continent or have a sustainable way to end up living in Ghana on a long-term basis. And we're here to tell you all about it, Sam and I.
Most definitely. I don't need an excuse to come up here, Marvin. You know me already.
I like when you come, man, because we be chilling. We just had some wache, you know?
Hey, we had a good breakfast, breakfast of kings.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So Marvin, tell us a little about Shark Island.
All right, so one of my things that I always wanted to do was to own my own island resort. And I thought I had to grow a company and make hundreds of millions of dollars to do it. And then I ended up moving to Ghana. And within a year and a half, I was able to purchase this 4-acre island and, make my dream a reality, right? This was a retirement goal. And here I've been in Ghana now 4 years, and I've been able to do it in the last year and a half.
So where were you in America when you came over?
So I grew up in New York, in the Bronx, but when I moved to Ghana, I moved from Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I was living at the time.
And then 4 years later, you own an island, you're building a resort.
Yeah.
And while doing this, you're thinking about investments for your brothers that are still in the States and around the diaspora.
Oh, absolutely. Well, since the year of return, the diaspora has been coming to the continent much more.
Yeah.
And more importantly, people are looking for a sustainable way to transition. Mm-hmm. I'm part of the African American Association here in Ghana, and I've encountered so many people from the diaspora who've moved here and encountered challenges, ran out of money, and they ended up having to leave. So when you're on ground and you see the challenges, you want to come up with a solution that could give people a sustainable way so that they could make the transition, but stay here. I mean, I've seen people go back to Holland, to the UK, to the US and Canada because they ran out of money. Yeah. Ghana's not a place you come and you pay 1 month's rent, 1 month's security. So if you come here with a decent sized nest egg, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, you could still run out of money because you're paying for your place to live for a minimum of 1 year, 2 years in advance, right? And then by the time you pay for your transportation, your food, people find themselves running out of money. So the Shark Island community was designed so that people could buy a home on this island. And then as a vacation rental club, they could rent it out to diasporans looking to come visit, right? And then out of 52 weeks, they say, okay, I'm gonna spend 3 weeks out of those 52 and keep them for myself, and then go and visit Ghana, and then they could look and see what it is they really want to do instead of coming here, trying to figure it out, running out of money, trying to get a job, which you're not gonna get, right? Paying you dollars or the equivalent currency from where you come from. So this is a way to set them up where they get an asset immediately. They purchase our property. They're very affordable, by the way. Right? So check out our prices, but they could buy this home, rent it out to people coming to vacation, right? And then they could use that nest egg that's being stored up, whether they're planning a transition in a year or two. And then now they have a solid nest egg that they could use when they get here to purchase another place to live and then have this continue to make money for them.
Fantastic. So let's dig deeper. What are we going to have on Shark Island?
Well, Shark Island, Ghana is the place where you could come and let the big kid in you out, right? I mean, we're all working hard in the diaspora. So when you come here, we want people to lay down their burdens, right? We want to make them feel like, here you could come, you could ride the jet car, you could ride the sea breaches, right? Hence why we call it Shark Island. There's no sharks in Ghana, just like there's no wild tigers and zebras walking around.
We don't have.
But our sharks are, the goal is to bring 10 sea breachers that people could go. It's an exciting water sport equipment. It's a basic submersible. It
Right.
goes underwater, jumps out. So our goal is to bring 10 of those here that people could use to take a tour to the Volta, along the Volta River up to the Adomi Bridge. You know, they could go into the estuary, which is right behind us right here,
Yeah.
into the Atlantic Ocean. And then we have other amenities. We have the jet car. They could ride the jet car. Now people are going to Dubai, the US to do these things. Well, right here in the Volta River in Ada, which is one of the most beautiful places in
Breathtaking.
Ghana, they could come and they could enjoy all those amenities here. And need I say, we're right next to Aqua Safari, one of the most amazing water resorts in Ghana, right? Treasure Island is not too far from here, and they can see all of the beautiful houses that are coming up along here, and then they could decide to buy and live.
Yeah, so it's a definite destination location. So
Yes,
I
sir.
know in the 3D images,
Yeah?
which I'm amazed, I can see it coming up here. I'll show you in a minute. It seems to be centered around the central pool. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
So what we wanted to do is give all of the homes the opportunity to have their own personal pool.
Right.
But we have a community pool in the residence, and most importantly, we have an event stage area that is permanently affixed in the community. Reason being, I used to work in the music industry when I lived in America, wrote a lot of songs for a lot of major label artists, myself, the producers, I managed the songwriters. And so there's the group that does Afrochella, they really inspired me. They do an amazing job of bringing anywhere from 17 to 25,000 people from the diaspora here during Christmas time.
Right.
So December in GH is amazing, right? So those
Dirty
guys.
December, right?
Huh?
Dirty December.
Dirty December. So I love what those guys are doing, right? And the only thing about it, several of my friends would call me and say, hey, Marvin, I want to come to Afrochella. I want to go to Ghana, but I'm not off in December, or
Right.
it's too expensive for the plane tickets. So what we wanted to do is a miniature version of Afrochella with my music industry background,
Okay.
bring artists higher. So you could come every month and experience Shark Fest here at Shark Island, where you're going to get local...
Hold on. Did you say there's a monthly Shark Fest?
Yes, correct, monthly.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
Yeah.
even from an investment point of view, there's something happening for your
Every month. And,
property to always have.
well, that's what's going to keep the properties occupied.
Man, that's
right?
awesome.
So, you know, there's people wanting to come to Ghana year round. And you see it. I think we just had Idris Elba here. I think he just got installed. We had Vanessa Williams here, who's one of my favorite. I'm mad I missed her.
awesome, right?
Still beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Right?
but I know. Yeah, but you're not number one. Don't worry. You
But
and
listen.
Kelly. You and Miss Rowland.
You all gotta have our fantasy. But Vanessa Williams is here. You know, everybody is coming to experience Ghana. And what I love is that content creators like you, myself, and other people are sharing our experience.
Yeah.
So we're not bombarded with the false narrative that has been, you know, forced and beaten into our psyches, because I never planned on coming to the continent like most people.
Right.
I only came because I had a bad business deal with a company in the US that copied and plagiarized my whole business model, sent me bankrupt. And my operations manager was like, Marvin, you need to go to Ghana. You know, Ghana's, it's safe, it's forward thinking, and they're moving. And for like the first 5 times, I told him no.
Right.
I was like, no, I'm not going to Africa because of everything that I thought. But because of content creators like you guys, right? Ghana Bound, I'm seeing there's a new guy, Rush. I just subscribed to his channel. He's from
Rush.
the Bronx like me,
Yeah, Rush.
military guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're sharing our perspective and the truth about the continent, right? Are there some challenges here? Absolutely. But there's challenges there in America, right? So with us sharing that, people could really see Africa for what it is, right? Primarily here, Ghana, and then they could say, I want to come and I visit. So we do everything here at Shark Island. We have our travel club. They join our travel club, they come here, we take them to all of the sites, right? We've partnered with some of the top, travel community groups that could take them to all of these sites. They could come here, they could purchase a property once they stay at Shark Island. They like this. I own 2 other islands here.
Yep.
And all of my property is registered, titled, right? So,
This is good to hear.
so we build the homes and we say, hey, if you like it, now we can show you a sustainable way that you could move here.
Awesome. So we're talking primarily about Shark Island today, right?
Yeah.
And what are the ways to pay? How can we get in? Because I know you've been very innovative with your way that you can access and get your piece of property here. And literally, this is a slice of paradise. This really is.
Yeah, you see the view behind us?
This is the definition of it, huh?
Yeah. So our payment plans are very flexible, right? So we have a $5,000 reservation fee. So you look at the site plan, you select where you want your unit to be, whether a 1, 2, or 3 bedroom. And once they pay that reservation fee, then they have 2 weeks to make the first initial down payment, right? And then we could build based on your payment plan, right? You could do 50% down. We build to 50% and then you make the balance of the payment. Or you could pay 70% and then within 70 to 100 days when we're finished building, they could move in. So when you move to Shark Island, Ghana, and you purchase a property here, you're getting an asset immediately at an affordable price, at a price you couldn't even get riverfront property like this in the US, UK, or wherever you're at, right? So you're gonna get an asset immediately that starts generating revenue for you, that is gonna be rented out to others coming to use the property to vacation and visit Ghana, right? And why that is amazing and it's a great opportunity is because Ghana has a housing deficit of over 1 million properties, right? They don't even have enough homes to accommodate the people in hotels when they come here during December and G8. So you get an asset that starts generating revenue. You get a community that has amazing amenities for you, whether you're a guest or whether you're an owner, right? We have the sea breachers, we have the jet cars, we have the body boards that are rented out. We have the overwater obstacle course that if you're a mother and you have children, you could bring them here and enroll them in our camp, and we have all these activities that they'll be able to do while you focus on work, right? Because there's a group of amazing mothers that move out here with their children, and because I met some of them in the African American Association, I said, okay, these are some things that we can incorporate.
So summer camps might be a thing?
Yeah, summer camps will be a thing. Not only might, but they will be a thing so that, local Ghanaians, other diasporans who moved from outside could bring their kids here for 2 weeks. And again, a great way to keep people who own a unit here, their units rented out, right?
Fantastic.
So those are all of the perks that they get.
What other facilities have we got on site?
So on site, we have the reception center that has a high-end restaurant for when you want to, throw on your linens in the evening and eat. We have a spa. We have a fitness center. We have a Forex where you could change your money. So when they land at the airport, you don't have to worry about changing right away. You come, you check in, and then you could change your money right here and get your money changed.
That's another question. I know there's more on there, but you did bring it up.
Yeah.
How are they getting here from the airport? It's about an hour and a half. It's not too bad.
Not
But
bad.
so
when you look at going in the other direction in Cape Coast, which is 3-hour drive, this is an hour and a half, so half the time. But I have 2 units in Accra that when they land, depending on the time that they land, when I come from North Carolina, it's a 9-hour flight for me, right? So if you're experiencing, that a long flight and you don't want to come, we have 2 units that they could immediately get picked up from the airport. We offer shuttle services. We bring them to our units. They relax there for the night, and then first thing in the morning, we bring them here.
The shuttle buses
so we have
come
a shuttle
straight up.
service.
Oh, wow.
And we even have a shuttle service that when you rent or live here, that it takes you daily to Accra so that you could do shopping. So we have 4 different times that it goes into the city.
So that's 4 times a day?
Yes. So it's going to stop at the Accra Mall. They could go do shopping at the mall, go visit other places, then come back and catch the shuttle bus back to Ada.
Fantastic. So we had the restaurant. You said you had
Spa.
the spa,
Yeah, fitness center.
fitness center.
Yes, we have a medical center, the daycare medical center. My primary business is healthcare staffing and transportation
Wow.
in the U.S. And I license my technology to other doctors and nurses in the U.S., which some of them own property here. Dr. Uchenna Ijako, who lives in Houston. Then we have Dr. Abbas. So you have lawyers,
You know
doctors.
the doctors hate it when you tell them. They feel like they're on duty for the whole for 24 hours.
But they want to improve healthcare
Oh,
on the
I know,
continent.
I
And
know.
they're looking for a way that they could move back to the continent, make dollars, right? But be living on a continent.
But
So
that is fantastic. You
Yeah.
really have thought of everything over here.
well, when you're on ground and you experience the challenges, you know, there's an opportunity to come up with solutions. And that's all I did. I looked at the problems that I was facing, other people were saying, and then just like gumbo, mixed it all in there and just create a community where you could work, live, and play. Right? So everything that you need is in a central location and is just addressing the concerns that I've heard other diasporans express.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. You've brought the experiences that you and the quality that you have lived outside and brought that with you, and then kept that within your business. And the experience that somebody has or will have when they come here is amazing. Only in Ghana, right?
Yeah. Listen, man, that's my passion. And, you know, I said, listen, if I could put all of these great amenities in one place, people are already visiting Ghana, right? Why would they not want to come and experience this?
Exactly.
And that was the thought.
This is amazing. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. If you have liked it, make sure you share it.
Subscribe for more great videos that Ghana Bound is doing.
Excellent. In 3, 2, 1, way. Welcome to the family and see you in the next one. Bye.